Hello, 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 and hello. I'm back. I'm stuck. I'm unstuck. There we go. Dudes, hey. The song I was gonna recommend you was... I don't know what that is. I'll look into it. Mankahem, Cynical, hey. Akbar. Alright, let's look at this shit. I was thinking of looking into some buildies. To revisit some builds to see how they feel now. Mobile defense, assassination, assassination, 2 assassinations, Fossa and Titania. No, exterminate. Let's just do this real quick. Let's do this real quick. I released the Mars, EFV Mars. And tomorrow I'm going to release some better weapons. Interesting weapons, better weapons. Less negative weapons. Too much shit I've been releasing lately. Too much poopy. Boom boom. Yeah, Lotus. Yeah. How am I not sustaining my invisibility? No! And I can't go invisible. No good. Best Aya farm? There used to be a best Aya farm, but they took it away from us. Used to be bounties. Now the best Aya farm is grab Titania and do forever capture missions on Uko.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
You will also farm relics and you will also farm Ayas. It'll take you like 20 to 30 to 40 seconds to finish the mission, dunes. Which is a massive shame. They took it from us. Fiends. Disruption, assassination, corpus. This one is... I don't remember what this one is. Neptune? Where is it? This? No? Assassination on Neptune. Am I blind? Assassination on Neptune on this? What the fuck are you people? Oh, the hyenas? Sure. Sure.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy. Recent innovations in corpus robotics have led to a surge in production.
Yeah, Lotus. Yeah.
Proxy is an unrelenting hunter. Codenamed Hyena, this robot is
Codename Hyena.
Use caution. The hyena
Codename Hyena used to be like the hardest boss back then. Because there were 3 of them, and it was like a bitch to fight all of them. No, they are nothing.
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
Agile. They were like constantly jumping onto walls, running away from you, shooting you, knocking you down. They used to be like a bitch to fight.
They fought well. Put death
Loki.
all.
I also saw what Barrow brought. He brought all the prismas. Kinda cool. Looks like he's going to bring everything every time. I think every week he's going to bring something specific. Maybe Vandals are next. Alright. I think I did everything here I want to do. There's a defection. Fuck no. 7 minutes. I'm kinda curious. But I'm also curious to see and look into the builds again. Maybe something changed. Sniper Wolf. Alright, let's look into this. I think I did look into all the primaries a couple of days ago. I don't believe there's anything here I can change. I still believe this thing can work really well with the security setup. Let me look. Let me see. So the security setup on this thing used to like hit for like 1.2, 1.6 million. After the changes, it should be much weaker. Yeah, it's much weaker. So it was hitting for like 1.2, 1.5 million. Now it's hitting for 400,000. But it still like does solid overall damage with a security setup. It's much weaker. This thing now shoots more projectiles, no red crits anymore, but orange crits do exist. Yep. Oh, what does this thing have? Oh, what the hell? Why do you have this? Surely use something else. Frostbite. No, Crocs. Hell no. This is another Croxy weapon. Alright, let's see. What is the other thing I have? I mean, I can get rid of this. And use Galvanized Scope. I don't care about the AoE. I think the AoE is kinda... It has it, but not interested. This is going to generate more crit. Some more overall damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing is much better now. I made it better. It shoots better, but you have to shoot enemies in the head. Stealtha? I mean, you can do both the AoE and non-AoE setups. This is the security setup. There's also the blast build. I can do a viral setup as well. So this is the security setup. So 2 taps these guys. No, 1 taps. 2 taps. That's powerful. And then this guy over here should dies really fast. And then the alt fire. 1 tap. 2.4 million, and that's also without any priming. 2.6. 4.3 million. But let's see with priming. I think I did test this with priming. To show you. Not encumber. Was it encumber? Yeah, it's encumber. Pro quality status effects. 9.7. Not a lot better. 69 million, nice. $105 million. $231 million. Yeah, it still hits really, really hard. The multi-shot setup. Something is gone. Shred? I think Shred is gone. No. This uses wall acceleration. What the hell? Oh, cold. Cold mod. This thing. No, wait. Toxin. This serration is just for the AoE. Of course, you can remove this for Bane. If you're doing high level demos. So let's see. First things first. Let's get some kills. There we go. Now, shoot this guy. Broke a bunch of status effects. 55 million. 20 million. So yeah, it's weaker, which is quite obvious. Accuracy is much stronger. It's cool. It's a cool weapon. Especially we got the skin for it. Shock rifle. From Unreal Tournament. Regular fire is multi-shot. Yeah. It's inaccurate. You can see the projectiles are going in different locations. Coolio. Despawned. The shot is like awesome looking. It looks like a black hole. Sick. Sick and sick. A regular fire heavy gunner? Oh, you meant that. Here you go. Despawned. Make item. It hits hard. It has better stats than most ARs. This is a good AR. This is a good AR. That's the multi-shot build. This is the security. Alright, we get some stackies. So the security is much better for bursting with this. But if you like the regular shots, you can use multi-shot. Multi-shot is better. What's the build again? This. Oh wait, both of them are security? No, this is multi-shot. This is security. This is the security setup. The one that was the killing enemies really, really fast. Yeah, that speed. That's the security setup. Here it is. Here it is. So the AoE one is direct hit. That's a really high base damage, high crit multi. That's it, he's ready boys, log in. Okay, let's see. I think I updated this thing with the new augment. I didn't make a build video of this thing. I kinda have to, right? Kinda have to. Ambassador, I'm never going to make ambassador build video. Never. In hell. Bazaar. Bor, Boltor, Braton, Bobonico, Boob. I think Boob is finished. Looking into all of these guys yet again. And cure the ambassador, it's just a shitty Extelta by a lot. Stealth has a bunch of stats effects and higher base damage. This thing only has electricity. Yeah, only electricity. It has shittier critical chance, shittier crit multi, better stash chance than the Stelta's one. Where's Stelta? Did I misspell? What? Oh, with the H. So this, when the ambassador. Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. So this thing has 1200 radiation damage. It has a bigger AoE, bigger crit multi, bigger critical chance, which is important. And Stelta doesn't have a fall off. And then the charge shot also has better stats. It has the exact same, no, it has the exact same damage. Yeah, this stealth is so much better than the ambassador. And getting this is much easier than the ambassador. Much easier. Comarax. Do people like this thing? I always wanted to make this thing work. Need the ambassador main blueprint. I think it's like, isn't it like survival? No, it's the defense, right? Railjack defense. I think I'll do this for the status. Let's do this shit again. The Comarax. Oh shit, my enemy is despawned. I need more enemies. There we go. So, you always do this, 3.5x to get the viral damage in AoE. But you lose fire rate. But we are using semi-rifle cannonades, so the negative fire rate from the secondary zoom doesn't affect it, which is quite good. Now, boom, no damage, boom, boom. So 3 shots. Oh yeah, this is a high status build, right? Yeah, this is with the primary crocs. Yeah, this is with primary crocs. So maybe I don't need sash chance. I will just use blade rounds. I don't need to use primary crocs on this, but it's kind of nice. I wish this thing had better crit. I love how the bullet bounces. I don't know, maybe I should just make it into corrosion back. Just do corrosion yet again. Not go heat, fuck heat. Go corrosion. Maybe get rid of this and this for boom and boom. No! There we go. So now we have a ton of damage. So every shot procs guaranteed chance to proc corrosion and viral. Which is much stronger now. Especially against armored enemies. Yep, it's much better now. But I don't know if people like using this thing. I do not know. I do not know. Relic of the past. The multi-shot setup on the I think the security still works on this thing. Especially this exists. I may... Wait, what's the blast? Oh, this station sucks. Maybe I can do this. Boom. Oops. Heat. With... I need to add a deep polarity. Yeah. I want to do this. So deep polarity. This will make the weighting much higher. Yeah, much higher. Why not? Who cares? I do have a ton of ribbons. I'm not going to form ambassador dunes. I said that millions of times, and I'm never going to form it. 33.2. That's much better. And the crit... Oh yeah, these guys cannot use semi-rifle cannonades, even if they are technically semi-automatics. But because it's a charge trigger, and it's a bow, they can't use it. I think this is stupid. This gives it a higher chance. It's becoming 50%. That's good. Crit is going to be over 100%. That's more than enough. Plus this crit. We're missing out on what exactly? More damage. More damage, right? Serration. No. We have increased damage here. We can't technically use something weird like bladed rounds. And this is 50% chance to proc blast. This is the only shotgun bow we have. A single targeter. 1 million blast proc. I mean, that's good. A very consistent 1 million. Isn't that kind of good? As against a heavy gunner, it's a 2-tapper. I can't technically look into Serration, giving it more increased damage. Because we do have diminishing returns in this game. With damage and critical damage. Now we're missing Ambassador. Go farm it then. Pushy. Go farm it, huh? Serration. I don't believe Serration is the way to go, but who gives a shit? We saw 1 million, right? We saw 1 million. And this is 1.3 million, 1.9 million. Wait, this is better. Serration is better. And that's nearly a 1-tap. Oh yeah, Serration is much better. Yeah, this is much, much better. We have critical chance here, damage, multiplicative damage, into critical damage, into fire rate, status, into high damage. Just saying, that's pretty good. I'm not going to give you Ambassador, I told you. And this has to be viral. What? Oh. I'm a pussy streamer. Hammer. I will use hammer. I love hammer shot. You can't make me not use it. So this gives a ton of increased damage. Alright. Let's look into this. This thing shoots so many projectiles, which is kind of satisfying. Now, nearly a 1-tap. It's like the security setup. It's much easier to use, of course. Oh yeah, this is more accurate, right? Yeah, this is... The vertical is more accurate than the horizontal. I just wish this was more horizontal. This is very narrow. This is like 15 degrees. This is like 5. Even less. Split flights. No, sustaining split flights sucks. They need to make the duration longer. They need to make the duration longer. It's a very low duration based. Let's see. Split flights. There it is. On hit, you get 100% multi-shot, but you lose accuracy for 2 seconds. So 2 seconds is way too low. I need to make it like 4 seconds. At least 4 seconds. For this thing to be properly utilized. Oh man, it's just so bad. And you lose all of the stacks. You don't lose a one. It isn't like one per one. You lose all of the stacks of split flights. So you have 2 seconds to immediately start shooting. If you don't, you miss. And it's weaker, as you can see. Because the arrows are going directions. But it is satisfying seeing projectiles go everywhere. So they need to make it 4 seconds. Minimal 4 seconds. 4 seconds duration, not 2 seconds. For this thing to be like properly used. But right now it's much more consistent for you to use this. Like you have 20 seconds. Hold 20 seconds. It's just more convenient. And the projectiles aren't going everywhere. Even if I was close to the enemy, some projectiles went here, you know. So you're going to miss some damage. Even if you're very close. You see this? Like, this guy nearly died. Slash proc is going to kill him. Slash proc as well. Alright. Alright, this thing is finished. I think both of them work. Here's a question. Does split flights work on this? Does it work on Thunderbolt? So it says here, split flight says on hit. Does Thunderbolt generate hit system? It does. It fucking does. Do you know how good this is? This is so good. If they ever rework Thunderbolt, split flights, Thunderbolt is ridiculously good. So, Siren, and I go for Roar setup. So let's see how good Siren is. There we go. So the first shot immediately generated all. Oh my goodness, this is nice, man. Yeah, I might make a build video of this thing. Your coverage is like massive. And how many toxin procs? Not a lot of toxin procs. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. You don't need to charge this. You just tap it. Yeah, you tap this. Are these also armored enemies? And armored enemies are not that good against, you know, toxin. But if I add like corpus style enemies, corpus, where am I corpus? Am I blind? Murmur infested, there they are. So with these guys, this is just toxin lash. That's kind of nice. The split flights works with this. Alright. That's kind of nice. That's good to know that these two have synergy. Even if this mod sucks ass. Like, complete ass sucking. Yeah. I think I'm done here. Next. Next. I think I ruined this weapons build. Efficiency. Toxic. Maybe I should just say fuck. No, maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Maybe fuck corrosion entirely. People always bring up this weapon. The Convictrix. They love their single target bows, not bows, lasers that proc like a bunch of status effects in seconds. They love that shit. Yeah, look at this. 55 stacks of slash and heat. Yeah, slash and heat stacks. I mean, this weapon now is weaker because of the health and armor changes. There's a heavy slash procer. Let's see here. So I can technically do this into cold. So now I'm going to proc a bunch of heat procs and slash procs. And it's going to multiply the viral with this. Massive fire rate from that. Consumes only when it takes damage. That also gives you a massive stash chance. Then you do this. So now I have deadhead stacks. Yeah. Dance for me, puppet. Yeah, this is good. It's still good. It's still a good single target beamer. You're gonna have to have this. This gives you so much stash chance. 150%. It's stupid. It's so stupid. You have to have this. Alright, next. Next. I did a look into this yesterday. Nothing has changed. This got nerfed. That's a shame. Oh, man, I kind of wish I can use this shit again. They kind of killed it with the primary security changes. This weapon was seen as a multiplicative with this because of the AoE it has. But now that they nerfed this, not nerfed, they technically fixed it. This lost a ton of damage. So the security setup on this makes no sense anymore. But the multi-shot makes a ton of sense. So the multi-shot makes a ton of sense. So serration. No spectral serration. It has cold. We need viral. This thing also procs like 7 stacks of puncher, which gives you like a decent multi-critical chance from it. And also when you kill an enemy you get 35%. Yeah, 35% increased multi-shot. Sure. Now we're going to add a toxin mod. Put it here. What? You son of a bitch. Okay, we need a Riven. Not a Riven, a Forma. Another Forma. I can't remove anything here. Maybe a low-level Toxin mod. Oh no. There you go. This sucks. I need to use one more Forma. It needs one more Forma. Looks good. Let's see. The Acuity nerf. Massive shame. Sorry, fix. You can see it procs 7 stacks of Puncher and 1 Viral, so the next shot is going to definitely obliterate. It has this AoE, but the AoE isn't really that good. It helps. I like the AoE because it spreads the Puncher. You see 7 stacks. 500,000. But we do have Dread, we have some other bows that are like much better. This is a cool bow overall. Sick sound effect. Right, next. Cinta is finished. I didn't make a build video of this thing. It's missing a mod, I don't know what happened. What did you do, game? What did you do? Vital sense is here. Damage. Critical damage. Oh, wait. I have to use a Forma. Usually Theranos isn't good, dudes. Fuck status bows. Fuck status bows. Yeah, fuck this, dude. 49 is nice, but like... Doesn't this create a cloud? I kinda wish I can see the passive. Read the wiki page. Utilist Cernos. It creates toxin clouds. Here's the thing, dudes. Here's the thing. This weapon can maybe become a Coda version. That's why I don't want to focus on it. I don't want to invest into something that I will never use, ever. When maybe we get a Coda version of this. I can see the lingering toxin cloud that works with the not primary, primed Firestorm. No, I will. I kinda like the AoE. I like AoE. Who knows when we are gonna go? I'm going to wait for the next update. We will see. We will see. What do you mean, come on? Dunes, I have to make it. I don't have it. You needed a Mutilist Theranos to make the Proboscis Theranos. So, the probe. Something is missing here. I think it's Hammer Shot. Yeah, I think it's Hammer Shot that is missing here, so... No. I will do this. Fire rate. I will use this and then do this. Hammer. Where's my Hammer Shot? we go. So, what's the chances? 88. That's still extremely good. I like this bow. This is still my favorite looking bow. Just nice, massive bow. It's really nice. But now, should say cloud. I need to get a kill. There you go. Yeah, so once you hit a bunch of enemies, sounds like popcorn. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. Velarx, Xerxes, Fullman, Lux, no, Gotvan, no, Heyman, no, Comarix, Lanka, Latron, Lens, Miter, the Nagantaka, the Nagantaka. The Nagantaka. This thing also might use split flights. Right? You mother fluffers. This thing can't use split flights. Shit. This all looks fine to me. Yeah. So looks fine to me. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck. I need a dash polarity. I need to remove the dash polarity. Oh wait, technically I can do this. There we go, perfect. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm an idiot. Slash needs to be higher than viral. Yep. Wait, yeah, slash is higher than viral. -1 forma. Multiple formas on this thing. I don't even remember. Did I even make a build video of this thing? I don't even remember. That isn't good. Opticore. Opticore is dead as well. The Paris Prime. How much sessions do I have on this thing? 312%. 300. It needs to have a huge difference. Ah, that's fine. It's still fine. I still need sessions. This is fine. I don't see any problems here. It's a viral heat procer. Has 120% viral with 90% heat. Yeah, whatever Cynical said. Yeah, you proc. I remember people were like, holy shit, this is one of the best weapons. It's like, dude, this weapon is a solid weapon. Yeah, it fucks ass. It still fucks ass. It still fucks ass. And not even shooting them in the head. This is still a good weapon. It's OP, dudes. It's OP. Log in. Perigale, Phage, Phantasma, Fenmore, Prisma Gorgon, Prisma Grinlock. Holy shit. My beauty. I love you, Grimlock, but you're shit. You're freaking shit. I have to make this thing into high damage. Heat. Yeah, I have to do all of this. This is the security setup with blast. Oh, shit, boys. It's fucking ass. Oh shit. Where are my blast procs, video game? This is bullshit. It's so shit. It has very low base damage for semi-automatic. It's a massive, massive shame. What did they do to my baby? Lance, no, proboscis. I always want to make this thing work, man, but it's impossible. It's impossible. Especially with the ammo changes they did. They made it much, much easier. First of all, I need to get some stacks. So it's not going to do a lot of damage. There we go, I'm getting stacks. Log in. Alright, now, look at this shit. Boom! Yeah, look at this. Pretty good. Pretty good, boys. Oh my goodness. It's very bad. Coda will save it. Coda is going to save it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Let's see. What's next? Purgator 1, I did that. Quanta Vandal is still up to date. I was thinking of building the Mutalist Cernos, but because you're annoying dunes with Ambassador, I will give up on the Mutalist Cernos. Let's see here. Rick Fizzrout, Erected Cernos. Shredder Fire. Let's see, is this up to date? This is the security setup. I did look into this thing yesterday. That looks fine to me. Nothing mind-blowing. Nothing mind-blowing. Nothing mind-blowing, man. Tigress. This is the old Tigress. The cool Tigress, not the prime version. That we got. This is the old cool Tigress. No, it's not my responsibility. Don't freaking doxad me. Ever again. Bitch. Never ever do that again. 45 critical chance? Where did you get this? It has like a solid status projectile. And the reload is 1.5, which is kind of poopy. Yeah, it's kind of poopy. Where are my cold mods? I can do this. I can remove this and add cold. This one. Boom. 1.1. 1.1 reload speed. Wait a second. Vendetta. Wait. This might be Pog. This might be... What the hell are you doing, that thing? What's the critical... Oh my god, what the hell happened here? This is bad. Why do you have this? Get rid of that. Let's see here. We get viral, but we can't just use viral. We need to use something more. And I know what. Heat. Oh shit. Blast. We go blast and we go corrosion. Which we need electricity. Perfect. Boom. Boom. Oh shit. Wait, I have heat here. Never mind. Heat is over here. So we have room for one more thing. What is it? I know what. Watch this shit. 0.6 reload speed with Vendetta. This thing is going to reload so fast. Watch this shit. Watch it. Watch the reload. You see this? This is Pog. That's Pog. That's Pog. Maybe I'm too greedy for reload. I can remove one thing and add another thing. And do this instead. 0.8 plus this. It's still going to be really fast. I think this is more than enough. These two are more than enough for reload. Dude, I can make the build out of this thing. I think the Tigris players are going to be so happy. The two Tigris players. Look how fast it is. Look how fast. Look at this. Look at this shit. One tap. One tap again. Tigris is back. The Tigris is back. It's back. It works. And there you go. That's how you make builds. That's how you make builds. That's why they call me Rainalon. Right there. You snooze, you lose. It's back. It works. Pog. Alright, next weapon. Next weapon. Let's see here. Rauta is finished. I did say that. Scorch. This asshole. Who knows? This Proteus Prime sells for more than Severgot Prime? Dude, nobody plays Severgot. Severgot Prime is like top 10 least played Warframes. Which is awesome. Which is hilariously awesome. Alright, so we have magnetic, we have viral, we have heat, and we have corrosion. We have every element against every faction. Now, I can do is add fulmination, not fulmination, storm. There we go. So this supposed to increases only by 3 meters. I mean, that kind of can help. 10 meter AoE. Hammer shot. Camera shot isn't that bad on this. It just isn't a crit damage one. Bane mod also makes a ton of sense. Or this. Rifle of a Mentalist. I do proc heat. What's the heat stash chance? 19. It's shittier. Fuck. I don't know, I think I will try this out. Not fulmination, fuck. There we go, storm. Merciless. Wait, can't they just do Crocs? And that's Serration? Wait, this works. Can I headshot with this thing? I think you can, right? Yeah, you can. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so you can utilize this thing. And the projectile goes directly into their heads. And it does like solid overall damage. Yeah, Crocs isn't that bad on this. You can utilize the passive on it as well. Okay, that's kind of cool. In my country, Raymond means wrong all along. Then imagine if it with a ribbon. It wouldn't be poopy. I think you can utilize this now. It's good against every faction. You have so much stash chance. Yeah, I think this thing is usable now. One forma setup. Wait, what the hell? It's a one forma setup and you make this. Sure. Why not? Alright, Scorch is finished for now. Maybe I will look into something else. Oh, this thing. Hell no. Shit to do. Fuck shit do. Soma Prime. Stealth Dust. Deathloss. I have to use... Yeah, I will wait for the Prime version of this. The Deathloss. No, I'm not going to touch this thing anymore. The Stradivar. Stradivar. This weapon is poopy, we all know that. It's a poopy weapon. Also, this is a corrosion version. Let's do Varl. Do I have room for this? No, I don't. It uses a dash here? Shit. Do you know what's good on this? I think Crocs as well. Isn't that bad on this thing. Remove this, Crocs, Serration here. Crooks. Crocky. Varl. Deadhead. I think the security on this is kind of poopy. It's an AR. Let's see this thing now. I think it might be better. Swap dash from the Exodus to dash. It has a large maximum ammo, so you can hold this left click for quite a while. And you're proccing slash, which is outdated now, man. Yeah, I can hold this thing forever. It's not good, which is quite obvious. But that recoil, holy shit. That's some special kind of weapon. Let's see. Boom. I like the semi more than the automatic, stat-wise. You can see it one-taps these guys. It does like much more damage. I just have to fix the recoil on this thing. It's not good. It's just not good. It's better than Jupiter, that's for sure. But it isn't good at all. At all. Oh yeah, this thing. This thing is dead. The security setup. I did test this. The security setup. It's dead. It's dead now. RIP. This is my old fire rate setup. Yeah. This is my very old fire rate setup, and I think it still works. It's so stupid. Yeah. Yeah. It still works. It's a shitty Fenmore, boys. Still freaking works. They killed my crit build, man. They killed it. Okay. Lucky D. Lucky. No, 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 Supra, Vandal. I'm never going to farm this thing. I farmed it 3 times and I'm never going to touch it again. I have to use that shitty large plating. Yeah, this thing. This thing. The... What weapon is that? Is that a melee weapon? What weapon is that, dudes? Is that a secondary? Did you potato aim your keyboard? This thing? If I remember correctly, nobody uses this thing for damage. People just use it for this, and yeah, just for these two. Supra. Yeah, security setup on this is stupid. I don't know why did they even decide to make a security setup on this garbage. Why did they even decide that? Which one? Is the AoE one? Or are we talking about the one that is buffing your guns? The one with the large shield buffing your guns? Which Volt are we talking about here? Influence by itself is better than Fenmore. Are you talking about that? Yeah, sure. Until they freaking kill Influence. The buff guns one? Yes, it's up to date. Let me just look at it. So it's this one? Yeah, if you see these mods that are the exact same on the video, that's it. What do you mean by some guns are killed? The accuracy setup used to see some weapons as a multiplicative damage increase, but they fixed it, so some of the accuracy setups on some weapon types are kinda dead. Which was a bug that worked on those weapons, now it no longer works. But multi-shot still works. Oh, this is fine. I know people love the Supra, this thing. This gives it a final critical chance. And it's a flat one. It's a flat? Wait, this is a flat? That's kind of shitty. Just gives you plus 20 and that's it. I think Supra's stash chance is fine. I think these two are the problem. Shred. No, Malinfluence is fine. It's still fine. It's the developers are talking about it. The community is talking about it, where influence is used on nearly 90% of melee weapons. So there might be some changes in the future to influence, but we will see. For now, it works. Bladed rounds. Critical chance sucks on this thing. I technically can't do this. Make it into a hybrid. Yeah. This works. Maybe cold. The large cold one. So I like remove this. Yeah, this will work. If I add a D polarity, I can jam this in. And call it a day. I'll do it now so I don't think about it. This thing is never going to get anything different. There we go. So the base damage is higher. Holy shit, the base damage sucks ass. The base damage is this shit? Really? I mean, it does have 300 ammo. And a solid fire rate. I mean, it works. It works. Yeah, I think you can, of course, do Croxy. But I need Serration. Now I need to remove this for Serration. Or technically I can remove something status-wise, which is like this. But then I can add a flat. Yeah, something like that. Like remove this, add a flat toxin. Remove this, add Serration. I need Serration. What is a Serration Warframe? What gives you increased damage Warframe? I need something here that gives me increased damage. That isn't ridiculously high. I think it's Chroma. Is Chroma the only one? Everybody else has like... I think Chroma is the only one. She also does have it with her third ability. Mirage with overextended. It's a multiplicative. But yeah, we can do something like that. Kume? Cynical, please. No more Kume's. She Kume'd a lot enough. Sure. I need a little bit of strength. Shiku made enough. A little bit more. I need intensify. Perfect. You can hold left click forever. I mean, here's the thing, it doesn't have any damaging element. You know? I think that's a massive downside on this thing. You need to jam a damaging element, so you have to use a buffer. If you use Crocs, you kind of have to use some kind of damaging element buff, like Embers 1, Thermal Thunder, you know, Volt's first ability as well. Like, what the hell are you proccing with this many statuses? Freaking Puncher, Slash, and Impact? Not damaging element? Massive shame. Blast with Crocs? I think Varl is better. But you can definitely do Blast into Nourish. Ugh. Blast into Nourish. Or maybe Thermal Transfer. Why is there no Serration? Because I have no freaking room. That's why, dunes. Yeah, Thermal Transfer into Varl or Varl into Nourish. No, Blast into Nourish. But that's still not good. You need to remember this thing's base damage is below not base. It's below average. It's very below average. I think this is fine, but I'm not going to touch this weapon for a very long time or make a build video. It's just going to collect dust. Make a Prisma Angstrom? I think I made one. Isn't that the secondary? This thing? I think I made one. Let's see. Yeah, I made one. It was December 5th. Let's see if it's up to date. This is an old build. Renal, shut the fuck up. Let's see what the old Raynolon is using. Yeah, everything's fine. Hibiki. Yeah, it's all the same. The only thing that changed is I'm using galvanized crosshairs and I'm no longer using prime pistol gambit. Oh yeah, this thing needs the shitty ass steady hand. Yeah, it needs this. So I need to add a V polarity that's going to give me 6. Yeah, 6. No, 7. 7 plus 8. Sorry, 7 plus 1, that's 8 plus this. So I need to add a V polarity and a dash polarity to jam this thing in. And once I do that, I can utilize this weapon. Do you have any fun with dual wielded builds? The dual Toxicist are the only ones I like. I was going to ask if you made a build for a gun I want, but I don't know if you have or an overframe or something you can check before I ask. Cynical, please. Be nice. Bad Cynical. I was about to ready to log in. You didn't log in. You logged out. Now log back in. Dr. Sad. Doc Sad. I made one, Hibiki. It's all up to date. It's like you have to You have to use steady hands, the new one. You have to use this. You have to jam this baby in because of a ridiculous... Look at this thing. Just look at this thing. Look at the recoil. No, not this. Look at this. Holy shit. And then you transform this baby. And look at the recoil now. What the hell is happening? Oh my god. Help! Help! You didn't buy... Oh shit. I think maybe you can use... You can maybe utilize regular steady hands and use deadhead to fix the recoil. You will lose some damage, but you will fix the recoil problems. Help! Oh my god. Time to whip out my wallet? No. Alright, next. Let's see the other weapons we have in our collection. I was at Supra, right? This is, I think this thing is also up to date. I have to look into it. What the fuck is Shaku? Isn't that a melee weapon? The nunchucks? If they're the freaking the most garbage weapons, I swear to God. Cynical. No. No. I'm not making a build of these guys. You got the pulmonars. That's it. You get the pulmonars. You get the pulmonars. You get the pulmonars. I will maybe do it this for you. I will maybe do this for you. This. Right here. Oh wait, I'm done with this. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, let's see here. The security setup. I think this game killed the security setup. I do remember the numbers. Let me see. Let me see. So maybe the numbers are... Kip. Can I see an Ember build? Yeah, sure, buddy. Exclamation point. Fuck you, Cynical. And you were going to get that. Let's see. That's the base shots. Let's see the... Yeah. It's no longer red crits, a consistent red crits. No, it is consistent. Something about it is not good. I don't know what it is. I think it is the Acuity. Sybaris Prime or Dex, the Prime one is much better. So this is the regular one, right? I kinda don't like this. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. Skip. Now let's see here. Yeah, multi-shot is... I think multi-shot is much better. The Dex and the Prime seems to be the same. I think the Prime one has better base damage. $35, $2, $10, $75. 30 more crit here. Bigger status by 15. And slightly higher base damage. Bigger magazine. Slower reload. Yeah, this thing overall has more damage. It has higher base damage, higher stash chance, and bigger magazine. So you can output, and then you add the Incarnon stuff. I think it's the same. Sadly I can't look at it. Oh wait, I can. Google it. Let's see. The Incarnon, where is it? Got it. Get the Incarnon. Alright, evolution. Which evolution do we care about? This one. Okay, the Prime and the Dex have the exact same plus 15 on the base damage. Multi-shot is the same. This is the same. What about this? This one is more important. Oh. So the status chance... The Dex has a higher status chance. I think it's this one. Yeah. This one is exactly the same. Yeah, the primed one is better. Yeah, the prime one is better. They have the exact same stats here. They have the exact same stats here. So that makes the prime version better than the Dex. Alright, this thing is finished as well. I think it's fine. No hope for that thing. Oh man, I kind of wish this thing was good. I will use the fuck out of it if this thing was good, man. The disco ball. It just... They need to rework radiation, please. Make radiation good. Make radiation good, please. In current form fixes that. Base form I'm sure is worse. Which stats you mean? DCC or what do you mean? Stat wise? What do you mean? This has more status chance and more base damage and bigger magazine size. This thing only has a slightly faster reload and 0.5% critical chance base. And the evolutions... they both have the exact same plus 15 base. And they both have the exact same 5% critical chance and 10% stash chance. Even the regular Sybaris has the exact same stats here. Which is 5 and 10. But over here... it's 15... or 10, I forgot. I think it's 15 on the base Sybaris. The Dex is 10 and the Prime is 8. So it makes it overall better, the best one. In terms of DPS. Boltor. Telos Boltor, boys. Telos Boltor. Look at this thing. Ember make it ugly. It's still decent. Why the colors are really ugly on this thing? And the colors on this thing are very ugly. Yeah, sure. There we go. Alright, let's see this thing real quick. All the galvanized, all the things I like. Shred, it has that thing. I kind of want to jam in this. And do this. No! What do you mean you can add this? Now you can. There you go. So this is a non-Incarnon Talos Boltor. The Talos Boltor is a crit version of the Boltor family. The Prime Boltor has a better status and better... What happened to my ass? What the hell is this? You see this? What? So if you want to see like red crits, use the Talos Boltor and use the Incarnon on the Talos Boltor. Yeah, it has Mirage legs. But if you want to do like overall damage, DPS wise, the Boltor Prime is better. So if you want satisfaction, use the Talos Incarnon. If you want damage, use the Prime. Even without the, as you can see, even without the Incarnon bullshit, this thing eats really well. Like it eats. This is a much better AR. This is an old AR that costs 15 plat, 20 plat, depends, and it can like devour content. It's a good weapon. Not the best, but it's good. Tenora, the shitty Soma. The primary curie setup works only on the outfire. The regular shots are weak. So if I were to do something like, for example, use bladed rounds. I have no room. Oh shit. I need to use a dash. Oh fuck. I can do this. Oh, it has two. Fuck. Okay. Let's see this. Oh shit. I need to use a Forma. It's fine. It's fine. Watch this. So the only thing that is good is the Hellfire, which is a sniper. 1.4 million. I mean 2.9. 1.9. Problem is, it's a charge, and it kills the heavy gunners in 2 taps. It's slow. But the regular shots... It's viable. I think the security setup is viable on this. But I will say the multi-shot is better. If you don't like the Hellfire, which is slow, it isn't good. I think the multi-shot is much better. The Hellfire is just slow, that's it. That's it. Alright, let's make a multi-shot setup. So the multi-shot setup... we have to do the cold into all the galvanized. There we go. Into shred. Into viral. Into vital sense. Into no room. Sure, right, whatever. This works. Generic AR with the sniper Hellfire. At least it's better than Mars. Like, it's good, man. Look, it like eats. I can also make a Crocs version of this. It's a laser. It starts with the recoil and horrible accuracy. You can see the bullets are going everywhere. But once you hold it, you can see the accuracy is completely fixed and becomes a laser. Which is awesome. Awesome. I can also do Croxy. Use this and oh wait, I can add Serration. This will be like a V port into Serration to fix increased damage problems. That might be like interesting. But what elements am I proccing here? Like Viral? Maybe use the elemental buffer to proc something else. That also works. But this is fine. I think this is a generic setup that you can just use and use it on any Warframe. It will work. Alright, next. Tiburon Prime. I remember when this thing got reworked, people were like jerking off on this thing. And now it's a relic. I haven't seen anybody talk about this weapon or use it at all. Maybe there's still a cult of Tiburon Prime users, but who knows. It was really bad, but they changed it and made it really good. It's also the first ever weapon we got that was burst into semi, into automatic. It's the first one. So, boom. We get all the stacks. Heavy gunner. Like good speed. Alt fire. Semi-automatic. Automatic. All of them work. Wasn't that the Hind? No, this was before the Hind. You were talking about the Kuva Hind. The Kuva Hind got that second. The regular Tiburon was only burst. The Prime got the burst, semi, and auto. Hind was only burst, and when Kuva Hind came out, it got semi-auto and burst. I think it's still like solid. It's better than most ARs. I do remember I sold a Riven for 300 plat. I do remember that. For this thing. It was like a shitty Riven and somebody bought it for 300. And I was like, holy shit dude, what the hell? But here it is, the Acuity setup. So, is this thing good? I don't believe this weapon is seen as a multiplicative after they changed the Acuity. I think it's exactly the same. And I will use the semi mode only for the highest overall crit. So I think this is going to reach red crit territory. Yeah, immediately red crit territory. And it's also exclamation point. Say red crit territory exclamation point. It's good. I mean, this is good. I think the Acuity works. Maybe I can remove critical delay. I can maybe remove critical delay and jam something else. But I have no room. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. So I got more. I lost critical chance, but I'm still going to reach red crits. But I got fire rate and critical damage. So it's orange into red. But we lost the exclamation point. It's still good. Yeah, it's much better now. Let's see the burst. It's like 2 to tap, 2 tap, 3 tap in the head. Yeah. I think the accuracy is still fine on this thing. I can maybe one day make a build video of this. Releasing it. It works. 5 forma setups. Jeez Louise. Did I check this thing out? I didn't, right? Soma Prime! You have to use a Warframe that gives it like flat crit. Arcane Avenger, Harrow. Because this damage with this fire rate with a multi-shot of 14.6 and an 8.8 crit multi, this thing can eat anything if you use a crit Warframe, Arcane Avenger. Without it, I think both of them are identical. Maybe the Incarnate form is stronger a little bit. But like 7.9, 90. It's good. Augment? I don't have the augment. I don't know what the augment is called. Hate on this thing? This gives you generic additive critical chance. And you lose it on reload. And it also isn't... You can't even add it here. That's stupid. This is not worth it, dudes. 1.2 resets on reloading or holstering. Crocs? That doesn't work on the Incarnate form. It doesn't work on Incarnate form, dudes. You cannot reduce the multi-shot, the efficiency, ammo efficiency on Incarnate. You can't technically use it on regular. I mean, you technically can't do this. Like this into Crocs. And generate it like that. But let's see how much I can even generate it. So I have like 200%. It does generate it a lot. $500, I capped it. I mean that works. That works. Yeah, it works. Can I switch? Here's the thing. Can I switch? No, it removes it. Yeah. So Crocs doesn't work on this. I am generating crit. I mean, I kept it. Wait. Wait, is this bug? I mean, it's usable, dudes. Maybe it's bugged. I have to leave and re-enter. I think it's a UI bug. Let's see. Maybe it's usable. Maybe fuck Crocs. So here's the question. I'm going to get my Incarnate transformation. Alright, so we got 39.6. When I use it, I lose it. I lose the buff. But I can generate a lot. Oh, this is good. Look, I kept it. 500% increased damage. And it's like orange and yellow crits. Yeah, this is usable. Yep, this is fine. Dudes, I am not using damage increase mods. I'm using Crocs. I mean, when I shoot enemies in the leg, it's like 400. So let's remove Crocs. Let's remove Croxy. And add back Deadhead for the headshot multiplier and 360 increased damage. Is there anything better? Nah. So I can technically use this. Fuck it. So we get critical chance here, into multi-shot, this, increased damage, viral, critical damage, fire rate, and yeah, this works. But here's the thing, can I add, is there, no, garbage, no, no. Ammo efficiency, any ammo efficiency here? No. No ammo efficiency, sadly. If only they gave us ammo efficiency in one of the evolutions. At least like 40%. That will be like huge. Now let's see. It's good, man. I mean, you have guaranteed yellow crits now. And I see orange. This is also without any like buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, it works. There we go, we managed to make Soma better. Soma is better. It's just better. But now, the security setup, we're not going to touch. I'm just going to remove this. This works. It works. It's a massive shame. I wish you can add this here. You know? Like how you can add the Paris Prime mod. It's a massive shame. He was a good man. Severus, no. Oh, shit. Tigerus Prime, boys. Log the fuck in. Just log in right now. If you're logged out, log in. And then Alt F4. So this is a Vendetta Blast Corrosion setup. This looks like up to date. Increased damage is here. You have this thing for blast. And also magazine size, which is annoying. Savvy. Let's see. How good is this thing now in today and age? Let's see. Boom. Can it one-shot the heavy gunner? Boo! Boo, it doesn't one-shot. It sucks. It sucks, dudes. It sucks. Nah, man. Nah. It's not good. But you guys still have to log in and Alt F4. Yeah, but look at this thing. Look at this thing. So this is also a Tigris type of weapon, right? But this thing doesn't have the annoying pellet system. It has a really good pellet system. It has the best one in the entire game. So watch this thing. Oh wait, what the hell? Sorry, this is the one I was looking at. So, this is the Vendetta. It's nearly identical setup. This thing can use semi-shotgun cannonade. Tigris cannot. Because Tigris is a duplex trigger type, and this is a semi-trigger type. So this thing has more punch through than Tigris, and has more increased damage. You see this? See this, dudes? This thing is like better than Tigris in every shape and form. Enemies also nearly die from one tap. Tigris has to shoot twice. Look at it, look, they like despawn. Enemies despawn. Look at this thing. It shoots less pellets than Tigris, but it has a much higher stash chance and higher base damage than the Tigris Prime. This thing is a beast. It's a beast of a weapon. It's a beast. I made a build video and I still like it. Let's see next. Alright, next is this thing. I still have to add this. I still have to add this here. People like this thing. I think the regular shots is garbage. The alt fire is the good thing. And I like focus on a hybrid setup with this thing, with the alt fire. Has a very high chance to proc heat. So it will do much more damage. Also it gives you 0.6 punch through. And this punch through allows you to generate more kills. Even if it's locked here, the explosion is locked, but the projectile isn't. Which is weird. I don't know. Some weapons, both the explosion and the projectile are locked. But this weapon, if I were to shoot this guy here, you can see that all these guys took damage, but the explosion only happened to this guy. Which is... I don't know if this is designed like this. Yeah, look, see that? Like, what? That makes no sense. It shows you the projectile over there that explodes, but that makes no sense. Just makes no sense. And then you kill 5 enemies, and you press the alt fire, which is the middle mouse, and then you do shit like this. You proc a very powerful dot. Let's see again. Let's spawn the enemies again. These poor bastards, and then you do this, and... Yep. So, this thing, whatever, but the alt fire is where the weapon truly shines. I do need to add the stabilizer to give it recoil. Yeah, I need to add this. This plus Deadhead, that's 100% negative recoil, which fixes recoil. Makes it into a laser. In my opinion, this is a must-have. You must have this. But I have to add like 2 V's. I'm convinced this shit is ass. The alt fire is good. You just don't like it? That's fine. That's fine. The Unmaker. This is the only kit gun yesterday I ignored. People like this. I think this thing sucks, man. I don't like this thing at all. I don't like it at all. I think it's a massive meme, and I think a lot of people like nerf themselves using this thing. Oh man. This is a meme weapon. I just don't like it. So it's a semi-automatic pew pure, right? Pew pew. It has Pack Seeker, which is a good thing. Right, it helps out. It helps out. Backseeker does help out. It fucks ass. Right. But people don't use it for that. People use it for the charge system. And I think the charge system is a massive nerf. So this is the charge system. It explodes in a small radius. Look how many shot times I have to shoot to kill these heavy gunners. Just doesn't do any damage. Like, there's so many much better weapons. Maybe I just hate this thing. Maybe it's a really good weapon. But I don't know. I don't know. I think this weapon is like very niche. I don't know. I do not know, boys. I do not know. Alright, next. Next we have Vectis. Fuck this. Vectis. Vectis Prime. I made a build video of this thing. I used the Prime Chamber. Depleted Reload. Gunner Skull Chamber. What the hell is this thing doing here? What do I need here? I need... What do we need here? Toxin? Gas. Gas. Or blast. Acuity setup? I do have it. It's here. It was here. Where's my prime? There he is. There he is. Oh, wait. There you go. Should I go viral? I mean, gas damage also makes sense, right? Guess. People like the gas setup on this thing. I don't mind it. I did test it out. I like it too. So this is a blast setup, which I think it's better on this. This is a multi-shot gas setup. So let's see. Let's see. Phaser. So once, if I'm lucky, proc gas. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, man. I think you have to use a lot of buffs for this thing. And you have to group them up and shit. I will go back to blast. I will go back to blast. There you go. So this is overall increased damage, high increased damage. I think you will scale it much better. There you go. $1.7 million multi-shot setup against the butchers. But if I now switch it from blast setup to the other blast setup, but this is the acuity setup. Now we are cooking. Now we are cooking. So we start by doing 1.5, so it's much more. The blast is much stronger. These guys took like 40% health. Yeah, it works. 3.2, so it's like twice as stronger. It makes a ton of sense using the acuity setup on this thing. You shoot one projectile, does a lot of damage. There you go. It works. It workies. That was the Vectis Prime. This thing sucks. This thing sucks as well. Zenith, Tsar, Old Tsar, Zug. I want to make this thing unique and interesting, but there's no way you can do that, right? This needs to go away. Punch through doesn't work on this, so speed trigger it is. Toxin into like bladed rounds, I guess, but it doesn't work properly. So it has more fire rate now. I can also do hammer shot. I think hammer shot is also nice on this thing. Yeah, hammer shot is most maybe nice on this thing. So what this thing does is when you shoot, you do damage, and after a second or 0.5 seconds it explodes. So it has like double damage system, but the explosion doesn't do a lot of damage. See? Yes, the after effect. I like it. I like the after effect. It just doesn't fit the game. It doesn't fit the game. I thought Zug... Oh, you mean a Zakti? This thing. I think you're talking about this thing. This thing. Which also has the after effect. This thing is interesting. So like a weaker Sportrex. I mean, I will not even call this a Sportrex. I will not even call this that. I think it's a maybe slightly below average AR type of weapon. Single target DPS, he has the after effect. Maybe it's better than some. I just don't remember exactly. I do like the design. I like the string that is also different colored. See, it's yellow, but then it's like orange, then pink. The icon looks like a secondary. Damn it. It does look like a secondary. Heyma did this. What the fuck is this thing? Oh shit, man. Oh, Jupiter, boys. Log out. It's Jupiter. Fuck you. And fuck you as well. Fuck all of you. Jupiter to me is a shitty AX-52. Just use this. Just use AX-52. Right? Just a shitty X52. Just like eats, even without the augment, this thing is like much better. You know, why did they release the exact same weapon type? It just makes no sense. It does have a guaranteed. So these two have to level up. I think I'm done with primaries. I think we looked into all of these guys for now. For now. Yeah, I think we're done. We're done with the primaries. We can now move on to the secondaries. Yippee! Yippee! Alright, let's see. The Barack Obama. The Barack Obama. Here it is. The Barack Obama. I like this thing. I'll just immediately say I like this thing. It's a one-handed shotgun pistol. Every single stat on it is pretty solid. It's not like mind-blowing, but it like can kill shit in a decent speed. It's overall a solid weapon. So you're going to start by boop boop, and now you're going to one tap everything. And then a heavy gunner, like, disappears. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Heat will kill this guy. I don't even need to shoot him. This is still a solid single target shotgun. Like, if you want to give me a single target shotgun weapon type, make it as good as this thing, or better. Make it as good as this thing. Even with the ridiculous fall off, it still like destroys enemies over there. The Barack Obama. Nucor, I don't even want to look at you. This thing I just have to wait for a better element. I still have radiation. 58.4% radiation. I kind of want like magnetic or heat on this. Yeah, magnetic or heat. I think magnetic will be nice. Yeah, magnetic or heat will be like sick. People like this thing. I saw a huge amount of people loving this thing. I also think Cynical loves this thing a lot. Maybe I can add like more fire rate on it, so you can shoot much faster. But it spreads all the cold. What the fuck? Stop jumping. Yeah, do you think this shoots kind of slow? Okay. Two more formas. Two more formas on this thing, dude. Should I? I technically can utilize this thing. Two more formas, Zahan says. A D and a V. And then I can make a build video of this thing. Do you guys think Zahan is smoking? Or do you think that he's telling the truth? What the fuck, dude? Get it down there. You're smoking, Zahan. It seems like. I love how they're flying into the air. Just did a circuit where the Titania never used her 4 and Varuna never went invisible. That's awesome. That's awesome. He's not wrong. He consumes a lot of Zephyr tornadoes. The Titania was walking in a Narrock? Oh. I kind of... Here's the thing. If the next rotation of this doesn't give me heat or magnetic, I might use 2 formas. I might. The Tenet dipshits. I think I did touch this thing when the infested pistols come out. Yeah, it has the identical build. I think all the dual wielding pistols have the identical build. Yeah, it has generally the exact same setup. I think all the dual wielding pistols have the exact same build. I just think this thing has a very annoying system, and the whole marking enemies and shooting just doesn't do much. I think people love the marking, I think. Or why not just like do this, you know? Yeah, I will say these guys are weaker than the new dual wielding pistols. These guys, Dakota Torixia? Something. They're definitely weaker. Plinks. So my Plinks is Blast. Because fuck you, that's why. I went with Blast Plinks. 60% cold, Blast setup. This is the multi-shot setup. Coda dual something. So what am I missing here? Maybe I can say just remove this. Fix the fire rate and charge time. But this makes no sense. Maybe if I prime enemies, it makes a ton of sense. Any crit damage mods? That's crit chance. I still feel like the Crocs, not the Crocs, the Acuity setup is much better on this weapon. I still feel like it's that. Maybe I can do this. Boar mod? This? It's Puncher, dude. Come on. Our favorite element. Come on, Zahan. Don't freaking shit talk. Don't shame Boar. Come on. Let's see here. Maybe I can go for more increased damage. Alright. You can't use Semi because it has a charge system. I don't know. I think this is fine. So this thing right now, it's not going to do much, but it's definitely going to red crit. So it starts with yellow. Oh wait, you can't red crit anymore. Yeah, it's going to be orange. And then you do this. There you go. So sometimes, even if I shot that guy in the head, it didn't take headshot damage. I wish it did. Let's see the Acuity setup. The Acuity setup looks like it's dead. Let's see. Let's see. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's see. Heat. And what's here? Lethal torrent, that's useless. This thing. With this. So much. All the critical damage. Critical damage. With critical chance, damage, critical chance. This is a meme build, boys. Don't copy it. Let's see if it still works. It might be nerfed, changed with the accuracy setup. So you immediately start with red crits. Yep, decent. One tap. It works, you know, it works. That's important, right? I don't know, I think Blinks is like big numbers, but like overall a generic weapon. That's it. A secondary Stelta. I don't know, there are definitely some people that like it, I just don't know. The Catabolist. I just showed the normal fire. The normal fire. It was doing whatever. No, it was doing fine, I'll say. Alright, the Catabolist. Dunes, you can like go back in the freaking live video. You know. So let's see. I don't know, I think the damage on this thing is kinda whatever. The AoE one? I think the AoE is just satisfaction. You can like see some numbers. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have bad. It did proc a powerful heat. I will make a build video of this thing. I think it's going to be a positive build video finally. I've been making plenty of negative build videos. I think the grenades help. They just help. Yeah, they help. You can definitely proc a powerful heat right there. But if I were to just focus on this weapon, I'll just say fuck this, go back to galvanize shot, and just make the regular fire do more damage. You know? Oh fuck, I can't. I need to add another polarity. Needs a D polarity here, or V polarity here, and I jam this in, give it some punch through. So let's see. So this is just regular. Fuck the unique mod. Yeah, this thing eats. Look at this. Like, it like destroys. freaking destroys. And if they somehow manage to survive, you proc so much viral corrosion and heat that you'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, there are 2 setups. I have to make 2 setups. Let me just copy it. So this is the second setup. We are going to use the Hornet Strike with this thing. And for this thing I have to add a D polarity, which I'm going to do it now. Fuck it. No, I will add a V polarity here. VV. A D. And do this. Do this. Perfect. There we go. Oh, my ass. So it has 7.4 crit multi with enervate. That's like huge. It has corrosion, magnetic, viral, and heat. And the total damage is really good. This is 873. Like, how much is it base? 84. That's good. That's really good. And it's also 2 elements. And then you add the other 2 elements. Yeah, this thing is a nasty single targeter. Demo test? Yeah, we can do a demo test. We can do a demo test. Stop yelling. Freaking yell, man. Butcher 10 of these guys. I need to kill them to get the stacks. Yep. Toss it over there. That's pretty good. Let's do one more time. One more time. That's pretty good. Pretty good. It's still one of the strongest. The heat procs. Oh no, I don't have ammo. Alright, this is still good. So this is the regular one, and this is the alt one. 2 builds. I'm ready to make a build video. Yeah, this is definitely going to be on the next list. Which is like in 2 days I might release a build video of this thing. Yep. The Coda Pox. I'm not going to touch Coda Pox until I get a toxin or a heat. I need a toxin or a heat for me to make a build. The Tenedetron. This is the Thermagnetic Shells setup. This is the Siren setup. For people that don't know, let me just show people. So, Orkin Bell group dudes. I will just use Toxin Lash. And I will just shoot this guy. And then you get stuff like this. Which is not a lot. But slowly like spreads around and like does solid overall clear. But if you want to make this thing do even more damage, you do this, you do this, and then you shoot one guy, and as you can see, everything is dead. Just by shooting one guy. This only works with Seren. Nobody else. Other Warframes cannot get these numbers. Cannot get these numbers. But if I were to make a regular normal human being setup for this guy, it has to be like Enervate, right? What's the critical damage? 2. Yeah, I can make it into a critical damager. Let's see here. Regular, normal human being, yeah. Regular, normal, and human being. I wish I didn't have toxin, but whatever. Viral. So this is going to make it like that. So I need a dash polarity. I can only fit one more mod. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? So I need to add a D polarity and a dash polarity for me to fit Hornet Strike. Is this a semi? What the? What? That makes no sense. It says semi. And you're telling me you can't use pistol, semi-pistol cannonade? What? That makes no sense. Why can't you use a semi-pistol cannonade on this? This will make this weapon quite good, if you can. God, man, I kind of wish they can rework the semi-pistol and rifle and shotgun cannonades. Remember, it's missing increased damage, but it's eating. It's eating. How much stacks do you get? Maybe Enervate is a bait. I think Enervate is a bait on this. I think you should just go full status. Full freaking status. Maybe Cascadia Flare style. Oh wait, then that mod is useless. Yeah, this mod is then useless. So I can add this thing here. I technically can do a blast corrosion setup on this guy. That also makes a ton of sense. What's the base damage? It should be high. 371.4. No, it's not good. How much will Hornet Strike give it? No, that's not good. Maybe go for a blast setup on the Teneditron and ignore everything else. Yeah, I think I should do that. Watch this. Yeah, watch this. Watch this. We do blast. We do corrosion. No, game, please. There we go. We have corrosion, blast. Now we need rifle elementalist. No, pistol elementalist. This is useless. So we can use something like Deadhead. What if I refuse? We will torch you. We will torture you. And torch you. Grab a giant torch and start burning you alive. Let's see. Let's see. It does proc a bunch of blast procs. Wait a second. Oh, it has magnetic, I forgot. I mean, it's usable, right? I believe this weapon just blows. Like, stat-wise, it just blows. Maybe for a secondary, the base damage is good, but everything else just doesn't make it good. I wish I can turn this thing into a hybrid. With that, we maybe can use it as... I don't know, boys. I don't know. I think this weapon just poopy. I think it's just poopy. I am missing one mod, but that one mod would be something very whatever. We can do a hybrid. We can try a hybrid. Right, a hybrid. So get on as crosshairs and then you get credit 18. 18 is not a lot. 18 is not a lot. And has also the average crit multi. We do see a lot of yellow. I mean, yeah, hybrid isn't that bad. Maybe if we had magnetic. Do acuity? No, this thing blows. Do acuity. This thing has a massive multi-shot, and when you add multi-shot mods, it will give it much more multi-shot. But if we just butcher the multi-shot, which is the only positive thing this weapon has, there is no point. But I also don't have any room for acuity. I have to format the hell out of this thing. I don't know, I think this weapon is it just blows ass. Blows ass. Next. Cyclone is fine. This is fine. This thing sucks. Did I make a build video of this thing? I don't even remember. Let me check. No, I didn't. Oh man. What element has toxin? I need magnetic on this. Yeah, I need magnetic. I made this thing to a hybrid between priming and DPSing. I do like the fire rate on the reload. He just broke a bunch of statuses. It's a single target status procer with a ridiculous recoil. I don't know, I think like when it comes to priming, epitap, the nuke core and compressor are better. But when it comes to single target and clearing, this weapon just doesn't do anything. And it comes with a V polarity, so I have to add a dash polarity. Oh man, this blows. Yeah, it also has a locked punch through. I wish I had the magnetic, not this. We got another impact. It came out with impact, then it rolled into radiation. Or no, it rolled into toxin. And then they brought it back again the third time and it's another impact. Why? Yeah, this needs to be... No, not this. This is all fine. This needs to be magnetic. So I can have viral heat, magnetic, radiation, corrosion, punch and slash and impact. 150 stash chance. If only we had a Crocs for secondaries. That would be like huge. But right now this weapon is on standby. I will not touch it. And these guys are unusable until they fix the maximum ammo problems. Dual wielding pistols, boys. Imagine if 99 Winter got cold and magnetic. I don't know if they will ever touch that, dudes. Should I even look into all of the dual wielding pistols? Like they are all the exact same thing. They're all the exact same weapon type. This thing and the freaking other thing. I mean, that's the only one that isn't a single target DPSer. This thing is also the exact same thing, and the Ak Bronco, and the Ak Jagara Prime, the Ak Lex, the Ak Magnus, the Ak Symmetra, the Ak Stiletto, the Ak Vasto. Holy mother of God, please stop. Stop. I mean, use these guys. If you don't want to use dual Toxicist, use these guys. They're the second best dual wielding pistols. Q Mama. The Atomos. I think the Atomos is fine. Didn't I change this thing into Enervate? No, it's still this. This is the Enervate setup. This is the Cascadia Flare setup. Which one is better? Let's see. Fight. Which one is better? Let me use a Warframe that doesn't have... this. Let's see. This is the Cascadia Flare setup. Pretty solid, right? Pretty solid. Now let's do the Enervate setup. This is the Enervate setup. I think the Enervate is better. I think the numbers are a lot like small then big, then small then big, which what Enervate does. And I proc much more heat. Alright, let's go back to Cascadia Flare. Let's go back to Cascadia Flare. skip. Let's go back to Innervate. Nah, dude, this clears so much faster. This clears so much faster. And it generates so much Innervate because of chaining. I will say the AoE is better with Cascadia Flare. The AoE is definitely better with Cascadia Flare. But when it comes to clearing, and I don't even use the Alt Fire, the transformation, because you have to aim at enemies in the head with a beam weapon. So most of the time you're killing them. Okay, let's go back. No, let's see this. Yeah, Cascadia Flare is definitely better with this. I don't know, I think both of them work. This also gives it more stash chance. By 10% more. And I also added more critical damage. And additional element. It's a worse turn Incarnon. It's a much worse turn Incarnon. 123 stash chance. With this, it is 93, so it's 30% less stash chance. Yeah, 30 less stash chance. And it has more crit damage, and has a much higher critical chance because of Enervate. So chaining wise, better with Enervate. AoE wise is better with Cascadia Flare. Much better. Alright, we fixed that problem. Next. I will maybe format the Bronco Incarnon tomorrow. You know? I still have to do all the Incarnons. I still have to do their Vandal. We did that yesterday, dudes. You really want to build that? We did that yesterday. Let's see what it is. It's all galvanized, what the sense. Blast, corrosion setup. Deadhead. And the Acuity one is dead. So it starts tickling enemies. Now Incarnon. It's like freaking obliteration. You fucked up Doc Sad, how could you? And now you think you can fix it? Alright, fuck Dara. No more primaries. We're going back to secondaries. I also will format this thing. I will. I have to do it. For the build video. Oh no, it has no polarity. Oh wait, it has a 1v polarity. Thank God. Thank God. It has 1v polarity, boys. 1v polarity. It's not shit. How could you? It's not. It's good. Come on. It's a good weapon. Why would D release a bad weapon? Like Dunes, that makes no sense. They will never release a bad weapon. Why would they? Think about it. Like, bad weapons? D? No, man. That can't be right. To play with our feelings? Nah, they'd never play with our feelings. It's a single target PPO. Oh my god, look at the maximum ammo. Look at the maximum ammo. That's 2 reloads and goodbye. 2 reloads and goodbye. 24, 38. That isn't good. Pew 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 pew. What? There it is. Primary Crocs time. Sadly, that isn't a primary. It's a secondary. You can... Oh wait, I can open this thing up, use steady hands. Actually, that's a good question. Why the fuck did they release a bad guns? No one is gonna want to spend plat or what on the whatever Mars. Thinking about the people that give them money. Dude, Mars, man. That thing is legendary. My brother was like, can we make some positive weapons? Like, we have been releasing horrible weapons, and I'm like, yeah, we have to release some good weapons. Next weapon tomorrow is this thing. Which, I did give it compliments. I gave it compliments. I think this is a very cool weapon, but doesn't belong in this game. This is a cool weapon, but doesn't belong. Like, you crowd control enemies, you freeze them, your critical damage just skyrockets. It's a sick weapon, it just doesn't belong. Unique weapon, but doesn't belong. Alright. Bronco Incarnon is tomorrow. No. Some Dunes told me that a couple of months ago about that weapon. I saw it and I was like, no. I denied. It's one of the denied list. That, the freaking Ambassador, and some couple other melee weapons. And primaries and secondaries. No, it isn't a good weapon. I did look into it. It's not good. It's just a massive form of waste. This thing is a meme. Despair, up to date. Toxicist, Mars. Oh man. God, I will never make a build video of this thing ever again. Dude, give me embossed that chains. Please, D. Please. The Roga do the twin Roga for the Moga. Make the body core good. I did body core yesterday. It's good. The body core. But this thing. Yeah. I made the Acuity setup and the multi-shot setup, and both of them work. Both of them work. But you have to use like something that buffs it. I like this thing. Like he eats them and the alt fire. What? That wasn't a headshot? Okay, video game. That wasn't a headshot, just so you know. That was somehow a body shot. What? Fuck this game. Sentient Barrage? Oh yeah, this thing does have an augment, right? Oh, I never even touched it. Holy shit, I have to read all of this? Can somebody read this for me? Can somebody in the chat read this for me? Discharge from the Altfire now has an infinite body punch through, but no longer explodes on contact. Each enemy hit will refill one charge, and recharge or full charge will increase its critical chance and critical damage for the next discharge by 300%. Chat GPT, quick. So this is only Altfire setup? Dude, you know what's funny? You can't even see the image. Look at the image. You can't even see it. That's awesome. You can't even see the image. The only thing you see is a 200-word essay. Can it go here? It can, right? No, it can't. So you can't even put it here. So I have to remove one of the mods to utilize this. Makes the gun a laser gun. I mean, maybe a Curie setup might be good with this. Yep. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So here's the thing. Do I need to headshot? Do I need to headshot? So if it hits enemies... That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I can maybe build around this thing. Alright, so let's see. I will bring back the other one. Hammer. Railgun. So how the fuck do I build around this? You see, I can actually make a useful suggestion. If... Alright, here's the thing. Twin Rogar poop, there you go. He's also correct. So if I do... I can't do Deadhead, because I'm no longer aiming at enemies' heads. Maybe Merciless might be better. Or maybe, just maybe, we can go for something weird. Primary Frostbite. Oh wait, this thing has magnetic. Shit. You can't, right? You can't use this. It will combine with the magnetic. No, it doesn't. But you have to proc a bunch of... No. It has to be Deadhead or Merciless. So this gets 200% critical chance and 200% critical damage. You're still going to go for this. Maybe we can do Acuity. No, wait, that's only headshots. Yeah, why? 6 formas, baby, log in. Why? Maybe I can do for more increased damage. It doesn't need this. Wait, is the charge time shitty? Let's see. Let's see the charge time. Oh. Ugh. It's so slow. Maybe Vol acceleration. Maybe. No, we're still going to go for Shred. To make the regular shots. Yeah, it needs to be much cooler. What's this? That sucks. Accuracy goes from very high to medium. Okay. Where did this go? Here. Galvanized scope. We still need galvanized scope. I forgot I'm no longer using Acuity. What the hell? There you go. I will test this out. This is a meme setup. No Vartal, nor any other element. Just pure damage. No, it's still going to go Vartal. The poop ribbon? Yeah, it's a poop ribbon. I need this. This. No! Damn you! Damn you to hell! I need to add another polarity. 7 forma setup, boys. 7 forma setup. That's cool. You're correct about that. Here's the thing what I don't like about this, and that's you have to press the middle mouse. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think this is a cool weapon. I need a not cold, I need a D polarity here and add the cryo rounds that will make more damage. I don't believe you need stash chance, so you just build for high damage. Like the idea you're gonna get the draw again body core. Easy, key the middle mouse to left click, hell no. Swapping that entire system just for this one weapon, hell no. If you really like this weapon, yeah, I can see that. So yeah, I need to add like the big boy damage increase one, and this one needs to be a dash polarity. I can add a D here and I can fit all of that shit. But I just don't feel like using this weapon. I think it's cool. I think it's overall cool. So every stack gives you... So each enemy hit will fill the charge and recharge full charge will increase its critical chance by... for the next discharge. So this is 100, 100, 200, 200, 300, 300. I think what it is. Yeah. That's cool. This is a cool... I didn't even know that this existed. I remember now. Now we know. Alright, next. Epitap. Oh yeah, Epitap. What the hell happened to Epitap? After the acuity changes. Oh no. Oh no. Need to remove that. I need to add... I have no freaking polarities. None. Damage increase. Increase damage. I need a V polarity. Or D polarity. I need a D polarity, boys. 6 plus 9, that's 15. Perfect. Adding a D polarity here. Fuck it. Boom. One form is nothing for me. Epitap Security test number 1. Okay, half a million. 2 million. It's fine. This didn't get touched. It still hits really hard. $18 million. 8.6. Why did you move? Who told you to move? Okay. 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 No. No. No, Hibiki, no. 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 Now we have the primer epitaph. Look at the primer epitaph. Holy mother of God. Look at this shit. Pussies. Alright, next one. Next. What weapon here never touched? This is all fine. Hikao. Oh, Hikao, I love you. Nell! Acuity Nell! No, not those kunais, dudes. No. Why? You guys are magnets to the shittiest possible weapons. Or that, or you just want me to form a garbage weapons. Look, Cynical also wants that shit. Make the Grimmer... I did make a build video of this thing. This thing? Yeah, I made a build video. Here it is. Pork tasty. Cute. I just want to see former shit weapons. Yeah, I know. Yep, let's see. Ew, it doesn't do any damage. Hellfire. What do you think? I want to see formas on weapons I don't want to farm for. That's poggers. I'm never going to give you whatever you wanted. What was it? These guys? Hell no. Never. Never. Ivara, oh, the second ability. I don't like the second ability at all. You're stationary invisible with a degen, with another degen ability, which is your second ability, making the projectile fly around and all of that. I mean, it works, but I think it falls off. I think it's better in like most tile sets and in most like game modes. And this eats so much energy. So you're going to go invisible. And it goes invisible. That's a degen over time. Oh wait, I don't have my second ability. Never mind, dunes. I can show you. I mean, of course. Do you know what this baby boy does? Look at this. Damage multiplier. Base is 5x. So if you start adding strength on it, 7.2. 8.4. And you know, you start going in bigger numbers. 13. Turns in fortitude. 16. And shit. So that's why it makes it very powerful. And also you can see the multiply growth 1x. Make Aklex good. And no Hibiki, no. Bad Hibiki. We already have Lex at home. So these two combined don't even get 5% power on Lex. No dual wielding pistols. Fury stocks, no. Heavy, no. Compressor. Dude, I hope the next prime is freaking Yareli. We are going to get Compressor Prime. Compressor Prime, boys. Compressor Prime. Build Akbubonico. Imagine that shit. You have like two giant infested arms. I love you, Compressor. Look at the Compressor. You don't even need to shoot enemies. Enemies just die. Look at this. 146 stacks. And you also cap out magnetic, viral corrosion, and proc a bunch of heat. I'm shooting piss bubbles at my enemies. They love piss bubbles. Enervate, it works, but I don't like it. I think this is really good. On a status effect, deal flat 750 damage matching damage type. You want a Riven compressor Riven? I have two. I have a multi-shot stash chance one. And this one. Let's see, next. Cold Star sucks, kunais are fine, Logan Gun is up to date, Ladum is up to date, Leto is up to date. Give me 1-for-1 fish, never. I'll wait for the prime to come out so I can sell it. Lex is fine, Okikor is fine, Onos is fine, PP is fine, Poo Poo is fine. We have PP and Poo Poo. They're together always. Let's see Poo Poo. So Poo Poo is... Let's see Poo Poo. So this is Poo Poo. It's a single target I hate this thing so much. So you aim at enemies' heads and look at the tentacle. Immediately goes down to their stomach. See? It's so dumb. So you can't headshot with this thing. Ah, man. Poo-poo is just freaking poo-poo, man. Do you even know the item is up to date? You didn't steal your build, you gave it to me, pussy. It's a blast innervate setup. Woo! I don't even use this thing. I don't, dudes, I don't. You still have the Zora Driven because it goes from head to head. I don't believe so. Cynical. Isn't item better the less crit you have? So the Enervate's AoE also generates, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Also look at the recoil on this thing. Isn't this awesome? So if I shoot once here, so the AoE explosion generates 10%. Yep, but if I shoot directly, alright. Yeah, sometimes I generate 20 stacks. Ignore the dog, everybody. Ignore the dog. It's just barking at something. So you can see that sometimes I damage them. You see that? There's a secondary effect. It could be the blast proc. Oh, it's the blast proc. Holy shit. It's the fucking blast proc, dudes. I'm an idiot. I was confused for a second. Let me just look at this. I still have it. Cynical. There it is. There it is. It's like 5 plat. What did you boys say? It's not the AoE, it's the blast. Yeah, I forgot. I don't use the dunes. Yeah, I need to jam a steady hands. But I need to add another V polarity. So I need to add a V polarity here, steady hands, so I can fix it. Alright, next. I will fix it some other time. I really don't care about it right now. So a hit that is neither crit nor apply status gives you 400% damage for 10 second stacks of 3 times. So how does this exactly work? Damage is equal to the hit that is neither crit nor apply status. There we go. Now do this. Yeah, I can forever generate this thing. Jesus Christ, this dog. Dog is barking. I don't know if you can hear the dog, but I apologize, there is nothing I can do. Yeah, so you can have this forever. Which is what? 1200? We can't hear it? Really? It's loud as hell. I can't hear the game, how much he barks. Yeah, I think I'm fine with late on this build. I can, you can. Dunes, I think you're deaf. You're the only one who can hear it? Hibiki, you're special. Hibiki has spider senses. Maybe just in your head? No, I think Hibiki and I are maybe crazy then. You're all deaf. Hibiki used his spider senses. The game is louder? Oh yeah, I always forget to do this. There you go. That's never going to happen, Cynical. Eat my ass. Never going to happen. Never. Let's see here. What's next? Lado, Lex, Detron, Okigor, Onos. This is also up to date. I have to look at it. It stopped barking. It did. Yep, Hibiki has spider senses, boys. Yeah, this is up to date. So do you boys want a single target generic pistol? Hell yeah. The dog is saying, yo, Shaku, fuck ass, message. Bill, no, you're poopy. Yeah, definitely. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this thing. It's powerful. It's powerful. How loud is his stream? I think his neighbor's also watching me. The quick fire is goat, yeah. Hanzo. I think this weapon is solid, but it just doesn't fit the game right now. I don't believe it's ever going to fit the game. This is up to date. The twin gremlins. Piranha Prime. Yeah, Piranha Prime needs steady hands. Oh, it has it. Holy shit. It has steady hands. Why does this thing have flare when I have blast? Oh shit. There we go. Oh, what? What do you mean you can't add this? This game is poopy. Right, 848. Cynical, listen, I have to make positive build videos. I've been making very stupid negative build videos lately. Like, you want me to go back and do some more negative build videos? Like, no, man. Give Riot 848, like, some time, alright? Actually, sometimes have my YouTube audio like 40% and my headphones are like 60. Blast setup on this. Negative renal. Come on, Cynical, think about it. There's maybe somebody that loves the efv-8 Mars. Come on. So a video guy saying it's right is actually an amazing and engaging weapon. I think he just likes it. Like, you can't really do anything else to this thing. I love how every single pistol setup's all exactly the same. Oh man. There's no proper clear with this. I think it's unique, but it's not good. Nah, dude, it's just not good. There's nothing like the numbers that it's creating and the secondary effect. He built fire rate and reload speed. Dude, this reload speed is good. You don't need reload speed on this thing. I think this is the max amount of damage you can possibly give it. It's because you're not using Ember. Yeah, you're right. Now this weapon is going to do a lot of damage. Watch this damage now, boys. It's definitely not the same. Look at this. Holy shit. It's literally the exact same weapon. Dude. All I see is red. Somebody call ambulance. Let's go. Let's look at other stuff, alright? This thing. I need to look at this thing. Come on, guys. Let me look at it. Alright, I'm doing this. Holy shit, this thing has every polarity possible. There we go. There we go. I mean, this is overkill. You don't need it. Wait, I can use Merciless. No. No, Deadhead. Oh, we are looking at the pistol. I was distracted by something else. Yeah, definitely. I was also... The past 3 hours of streaming, I was just looking at one thing. Hibiki, I made a build video of that thing. It's impossible. It's a slash pistol. And you know slash? What pistol is slash? The riot gun? I mean, I'm using blast as a meme. What the hell is that multi-shot this thing? It has over 30. What do you want me to build this thing for slash? I mean, it does have slash. What do you mean 100%? This thing doesn't even have... No, this thing has no status. It has no status. Alright, we're going back to the generic setup. We are back. No, oh, that pistol. I think I have 100% or over 100%. Now we made it boring, boys. Congratulations. Now we made a generic viral heat setup Cascadia Flare pistol. How do you feel, boys? Are you happy? Ooh, look at this. We did? Yes, you did. You controlled my my monitor, you controlled my mouse and my keyboard. This build sucks. The dog is barking again. Alright, that's Piranha. No more. The Akchagaras? Let me make this thing great again. Here you go. It has 96 dash chance. It's a hybrid. Don't use Giga Chat here. You didn't say anything correct, Dunes. You evil man. This is what you want, Hibiki? Generic dual-wielding pistols that tickle enemies? Here you go. Is this what you want, huh? Is this what you wanted? Here you go. Those tickle? Yeah, they're tickling. Do you want to see what doesn't tickle? This doesn't tickle, motherfucker. This here doesn't tickle. This thing evaporates. Yeah! Next. Let's see here. Torrid will clear better. Don't bring up Torrid. It needs punch through. Yeah, but there's no room for it. 6-4 Toxis kills faster. Do people like this? We didn't get a prime version of this. Dunes, that weapon is on the ban list. You asked that a couple of months ago. You did ask that, and I told you no. I told you no. The only good thing it has is the base damage. That's it. That's it. Oh, the Sepulchrum. Whatever this thing is. It's a pure. Hibiki, I did touch the plinks. I did touch it. I did touch it. I'm not going back. I'm not. I will never go back. That's good. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay. The plinks kill faster. All right, I'm bringing these boys out again. I'm pulling them out yet again. I'm pulling them out. You angered my dual toxicists. You angered them. You angered them. Now, do you know what? Watch this. Watch this. Who is slow? Who is slow, huh? Who? That's some pro shit to make encounters worse. That's a 5-year-old weapon. Alright, let's go back. Sonic Core. This motherfucker wants me to format this thing. I'm never going to do this. He has 0 status chance with a 10% critical chance. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? How crazy are you, Dunes? How crazy are you? Oh, never mind. It has a 50 base damage. Never mind. This thing blows ass. This weapon grabs an ass and starts blowing on it. Three seconds reload as well. This is maybe one of the worst weapons in the entire game. Sicarus, I think this thing is still up to date. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's see. Generate Sonic Core. Nah, that's for you, dude. It's still good. It's still good. Satikor is still good. Stuba, Stug. Yeah, this is all up to date. No, not these. No dual-wielding pistols anymore, or shotguns. I will do a Bronco tomorrow, alright? I will do a Bronco. I will kill 4 formas, maybe 5 for Bronco. Which I'm never going to touch ever again. Vasto, I did that recently. Velox, I did that recently as well. Vesper, I did that recently as well. Zakti, I did that recently. I did this recently. Oh, you have to format these guys. I can't. The Bronco exists. Boys, here's the thing. It's on you to decide. Tomorrow. Which one of these Kuva pistols am I going to format tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to format the Bronco Incarnon. And which one of these 3 Kuva pistols am I going to format tomorrow as well? Kraken. The Mighty Seer. Oh shit, 2v1. The Mighty Seer. Stuba. That's 2-1-1. Saw the runs and show it off your Warframe skills getting those glyphs. No, I'm not doing that, cynical. Alright, I'm doing the Seer. I'm doing the Seer tomorrow. You just want me to format dual pistols. No, I'm not doing Kuva. So how about this? I'm going to do one of these 2 next month. 23, 1.9, 31. Has radiation, so I have to farm for another one. I have to kill a Kuva Lich. I need to get something else. What element does this guy have? Also radiation? Why do they have radiation? What did I do when I... So I have to farm a Kuva Lich to get an element? Oh man. Tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow I have to do the very farm, kill 2 worms to get the material to get the Incarnate for the Bronco, and then I have to do a Kuva Lich. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But that's it for today. Today was just a build stream day. Tomorrow is gameplay day. Investigate. Isn't that the Wolf Among Us game when you play the detective? I don't know if I'm going to add that. I think I like my Dark Souls music. Maybe I'm going to switch the music to something else Dark Souls like. I will leave the Souls music. But overall, boys, I'm done for today. I'm done for today. I will stream tomorrow. So see y'all tomorrow, I guess. Thank you everybody for watching it again. And see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye, 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 and...